Don't fake you left.
You.
Put your hands on your heart outside.
Tank, hands down.
Okay.
Everybody know Tank punching.
You know, I was doing one in this camp.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. Like, you know, shit that come out of you, you be like, damn, I had that.
So Terence Crawford and Gervonta "Tank" Davis, two of boxing's most dominant names. Weeks before Davis's highly anticipated showdown with Jake Paul, Crawford was spotted inside Tank's private training camp, gloves on, offering advice, and even stepping into drills. At first glance, it looks like mutual respect between champions. But to fans who've been following the headlines, it makes zero sense. Because Crawford doesn't even believe Tank can win this fight.
I don't know what's going to happen with a 135-pounder going up against a 200-pounder. I think it's not a real fight. Jake just too big. Tank ain't gonna be able to get in from that jab. Jake land one good punch on Tank, it's over with.
Just days ago, on the Full Send podcast, Crawford flat out said Jake Paul's size and power might be too much for Davis to handle. If Jake lands one good punch on Tank, he warned, it's over with. Jake can punch, and he's not as slow as people think. So now everyone's asking the same question. Why is Crawford training with the very man he publicly doubted? Is this a show of solidarity between two elite boxers? Or a psychological game being played on Jake Paul? And that's where things get interesting, because this visit wasn't just a casual drop-in. What happened inside that gym reveals more about where Davis's head is and how seriously both camps are taking this fight than anyone expected. Step inside Gervonta Davis's training camp, and it's a world of pure intensity. The air is heavy with sweat and discipline. Every punch echoes like a thunderclap off the walls. Tank moves like a blur. Lightning-fast mitt work, precision footwork, explosive bag drills that leave his coaches shaking their heads. This isn't a fighter going through motions. This is a man possessed. After months out of the spotlight, Davis is back, sharper, faster, and leaner than ever. His speed is outrageous, his rhythm electric, the kind of speed that makes even slow-motion footage look fast. According to insiders, the energy in Tank's gym has shifted. He's not joking around. There's a stillness about him, a new kind of focus. As he put it himself, "My headspace that I am in now is way better than before. That's the only thing that matters to me."
Breezeball, let's go.
For Davis, this isn't just another fight. It's redemption. It's control. He's learned from past chaos, the noise, the distractions, the drama, and now he's entering the ring as something more dangerous than ever before. Calm, calculated, and absolutely lethal. This is the version of Tank that opponents fear most. Not the brawler, but the strategist. And having Terence Crawford, one of the most intelligent fighters alive, standing beside him, that's a power move that has everyone guessing what's really happening behind those gym doors. Crawford's sudden arrival set the internet ablaze. Fans started piecing together theories within minutes. Was he there to help Tank prepare for Jake's unorthodox style? Or was this Crawford trying to gather intel for something bigger? The two champions share a history of mutual admiration. Crawford has praised Davis's raw knockout power before, and Davis has called Crawford a genius in the ring.
If Tank was not so cocky to be on a Terence Crawford undercard, that would be dope. But I don't see Tank taking a backseat to no fighter.
But after Crawford's recent comments predicting Jake Paul's victory, his decision to train with Tank feels loaded. Online forums exploded with speculation. Is Crawford trying to redeem himself for doubting Tank? Others whispered, he's scouting. He's testing the waters for a potential fight of his own. No one can say for sure what his motive is, but what's undeniable is the tension it created, because as Crawford stepped into Tank's world, cameras caught glimpses of real mentorship, subtle moments of advice, shared laughter, but also intensity. You can see it on their faces. This wasn't publicity, it was business.
Terence Crawford recently told us that if this fight is real,
If that's real, then that's crazy.
any response to that?
This fight is crazy. It's two of America's biggest names in boxing, and it's a matchup that is 50-50 because of his skill and his experience. But
Both men know how to use moments like this to control the narrative. And as word of Crawford's visit spread, Jake Paul wasted no time turning it into fuel. When Jake Paul heard about Crawford's comments and his visit to Tank's camp, he didn't hide his reaction. Speaking to NETFLIX Sports, Jake fired back confidently, calling the upcoming fight a 50-50 matchup. He acknowledged Tank's skills, but delivered the line that's now viral across fight pages. My size is the equalizer. Then, without hesitation, he doubled down. I'd fight Terence Crawford 100%. Let's run it.
my size is the equalizer, and that's what makes this amazing matchup that we don't know what's going to happen.
Would you ever fight Terence?
I would for sure fight Terence 100%. Let's run it.
That single quote flipped the internet. Now, it wasn't just about Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis. It became a potential triangle of tension. Paul versus Davis, Crawford versus Paul, and maybe one day, Crawford versus Davis. Jake even teased a future showdown with Canelo Alvarez, making it clear he's no longer chasing clout, he's chasing legacy.
You still want to fight Canelo?
Yeah, I think the Canelo fight is still a massive one between him and I. Some of the biggest draws in boxing, and I think it'd be an amazing challenge for myself. But right now I'm focused on November 14th and getting through Tank first.
And that's what makes this moment so unpredictable. Because as much as fans joke about Jake being an outsider, the truth is he's forcing the sport's biggest names to acknowledge him. As one sports host put it, Paul's not fighting influencers anymore. He's fighting for respect. What's really fueling this fight now isn't just muscle, it's mindset. Davis has made it clear his mental health and clarity are stronger than ever. After a rocky stretch in his personal life, he's openly embraced balance and focus.
My headspace that I'm in now is way better than what I was before, and that's the only thing that matters to me.
That self-awareness is something rare in the sport, and it's what separates great fighters from short-lived stars. In contrast, Jake Paul, for the first time, admitted to feeling vulnerable. In a recent TMZ Sports interview, he confessed, "Internally, I'm the most scared I've ever been before a fight." That single line pulled back the curtain on Jake's confidence act. Beneath the bravado, he knows this is his biggest challenge yet. Not just physically, but mentally. This is the real story now.
How do you prepare for a guy that's different stature-wise?
Yeah, no, we have world champions. Raymond Ford in the 130-pound weight class. We got Montana Lovin. Shakur Stevenson is coming in this week.
Just when people thought Jake Paul's training camp couldn't get any more unpredictable, he dropped a bombshell. Shakur Stevenson, one of the slickest defensive masterminds in modern boxing, has joined his corner. Let that sink in. Stevenson, a 3-division world champion, known for his surgical defense and calm ring IQ, is stepping into Jake's camp to help him crack the Gervonta Davis code.
So just sparring against guys on their level and people who have, you know, been doing this their whole entire lives, but we're really focusing on speed and not as much on power. I'm not doing as much like weightlifting and all of that stuff. I'm actually trying to like lose some muscle so that I have less weight and so that my punches are coming off faster.
Fans who follow the sport, this is poetic. Shakur and Davis have shared years of subtle rivalry and mutual respect, with whispers of a future fight always circling. Now, instead of facing each other, Stevenson is lending his knowledge to the man trying to take Tank down. Jake himself explained the move. Shakur's had his differences with Tank. He knows exactly how to prepare me to neutralize that power. He's not wrong. Stevenson's defensive genius, his ability to read timing, angles, and distance, could be the perfect antidote to Davis's explosive style. And when asked why he agreed to help, Shakur smiled and said, "Fire. I get to pick a great business mind's brain and give some game in the process. I'm down."
Nice. Touch the body. Nice.
That line says everything. For Stevenson, it's about strategy, learning, adapting, connecting with one of boxing's biggest marketing machines. But for Jake, this changes everything. His camp isn't just about strength anymore. It's intelligence versus instinct, analytics versus experience. Now both corners are armed. Tank with Terence Crawford's precision and composure, Jake with Shakur Stevenson's cerebral defense. It's no longer just a fight. It's a chess match wearing gloves.
At the end of the day, I gave this little guy an opportunity. He should be thanking me. I'm paying him. I'm his boss. He reports to me, and I'm going to fucking son him on November 14th. So fuck you, little man.
You pay me? Are you pay me?
Yeah.
100%. 100%. Facts.
And then, the moment that set the internet on fire. At a tense press conference in New York, Jake Paul was asked if he'd bet on himself. Without missing a beat, he grinned and said, "Easy. Let's make it $1 million." The room erupted. Flashes, gasps, chaos. Before anyone could even react, Gervonta Davis leaned into the mic with that trademark calm smirk and fired back, "Make it $2 million." The two men locked eyes, gripped hands, and sealed one of the biggest side bets in modern boxing history.
Easy. Let's make it $1 million.
Whoa.
Let's make it 2.
Jake.
Let's make it 2.
$1 million total. Yeah.
Shake on it.
Jake, $1 million.
2 mil?
2 mil.
2 mil. Let's do it.
Right here, 2. 2 mil. Go ahead.
2 mil. Easy work, bro.
2 mil? Oh, they're shaking. They're shaking, lefty.
2 mil.
There we go.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
$2 million.
A handshake worth more than most fighters' entire careers. The clip exploded across social media. ESPN replayed it. TMZ dissected it. Twitter, or X, practically melted down with the caption, "2 million reasons to watch this fight." But the money madness didn't stop there. Cardi B, yes, that Cardi B, decided to join the fun. The superstar revealed she placed a $250,000 bet in crypto backing both Tank Davis and UFC heavyweight Tom Aspinall in a combo parlay. If both win, she cashes out at $460,000.
Well, I think I saw Cardi B just put a $250,000 bet down. It was a parlay, I believe, on Aspinall over Cyril Gane. But then for Tank to beat you, have you seen that? And what do you think about Cardi B potentially placing a $250,000 bet?
I didn't know.
I saw it on one of the MMA sites, so I'm assuming it's true.
Yeah, I think it's great. You know, I think it's funny.
The fight isn't just a sporting event anymore. It's become a global spectacle. A crossover between boxing, celebrity culture, and gambling fever. But beneath the flash and chaos, that bet between Tank and Jake wasn't just about ego, it was a psychological declaration. Neither man plans to blink first. And when money this big is on the line, pressure becomes the third opponent. not everyone in the boxing world is thrilled with how this fight is unfolding.
I'm the underdog for this fight, and you know that excites me even more again to go and prove everybody wrong, including Cardi B. But I'll probably be offsetting her bank account.
Legendary trainer Freddie Roach, a name that carries decades of respect, didn't hold back when asked about Tank's decision-making and his team's handling of upcoming fights. In a sharp interview with Fight Hub TV, Roach said, "You could have told me. All right, look, we're gonna take this Jake Paul fight." Or your team could have reached out and been like, "We'll circle back." Instead, we just got blindsided. Roach's frustration highlights a growing divide: traditional boxing purists versus the new entertainment-driven era.
Oh, he's towering. Oh, nah.
Who is the winner, Sean Boxing?
Oh, shit.
Davis.
Critics argue it cheapens boxing's legacy. Supporters say it's saving the sport's popularity. But one thing's undeniable: everyone's watching. The tension is real, the stakes are massive, and even veteran voices can't look away. Whether they love it or hate it, this crossover circus is rewriting how boxing sells its biggest moments. Now let's circle back to the most intriguing player in this entire story: Terence Crawford. After openly claiming Jake Paul might beat Davis, Crawford still shows up to train with Tank. Why? Nobody knows for sure. The theories are swirling. Some say it's a respect move, one champion helping another sharpen his craft, regardless of predictions. Crawford is a student of the game, and sharing his technical mastery, footwork angles, ring control, punch economy is his way of honoring the sport. Others believe it's psychological warfare. Crawford knows his words carry weight. By walking into Tank's camp, he sends a mixed message that keeps both sides guessing. It forces Jake Paul to overthink, to wonder if Crawford's "Jake can win" comments were bait. And then there's the third possibility, one that feels truest to Crawford's character. As he once said, "I just want to make sure real boxing wins." That single line says it all.
Rock out, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Crawford might not be playing sides. He might be protecting the sport itself, ensuring that when the lights go out and the gloves come off, boxing's essence, skill, heart, and legacy still comes out on top. So here we are, the stage set, the stakes sky high. On one side, the influencer turned knockout artist, Jake Paul, armed with power, size, and newfound mentorship from Shakur Stevenson. On the other, Gervonta "Tank" Davis, the lightning-fast, battle-hardened world champion, trained alongside Terence Crawford and locked in like never before. Between them, millions of dollars, months of mind games, and the weight of two completely different worlds colliding.
I don't know if I could say it, but there's like a big knockout bonus.
Okay.
So if someone knocks the other one out, they're gonna get a big bonus.
This isn't just a fight, it's a statement. It's new media versus old tradition, internet bravado versus professional legacy, a YouTuber's punch versus a world champion's precision. And as the clock ticks closer to fight night, one thing's certain: one punch will rewrite boxing's future. So tell me, who do you think takes it? The size or the skill? Let us know your thoughts in comments below. All right, guys? For the best updates on boxing news, moments, events, and actions, subscribe to Knockout Updates and turn on notifications to never miss out on quality content. And check out our other videos. Until next time, peace out.